Woodrow, Saratov, Mena Sabutana, N.D Palan, Coxella. My stock is exhausted now. You know, there is a Russian cultural center here in Trivandrum, the capital city of Kerala. Long back, when I was studying in the university college, I had a mind to learn Russian language. And passage of time, I felt there was no need. I forget everything. Well, coming to the point, I'm really grateful to Anna, a great personality on emotional intelligence development, whom we met in Porto last. In fact, 5,000 kilometers away from your place to this place, we are connected technology. Technology has done up so fast, so tremendously up. Human beings are very close. We are living in a small global village. Now, my dear friend, just look into the human being technologies, the mind Wi-Fi. Whereas the mind Wi-Fi is working. So much of distance, we are close by. But you are sitting together face to face, you don't have we don't have a human Wi-Fi. The mind setting Wi-Fi, we call it as the emotional Wi-Fi. That's what we are going to address today, confining to education and emotional intelligence. What's happening in the classrooms, you and I know. Students come from different family backgrounds. They carry a lot of emotional data, positive and negative, come inside the classroom where they further multiply their emotional matters, and the teacher comes, start taking the class without knowing what exactly the mind of entire student team sitting there. Now some will understand, some will not understand, because they are blocked by their emotional mind. This is exactly what we have to address. Now, getting the emotional part of the team, the whole collective emotion, getting the mind and soul, or getting the mind and heart inside the classroom is the role of the teacher. How does the teacher does this? How best she can do or he can do it in a better manner, getting the emotional part of this taught very clearly, and then start teaching them. This is where the role of emotional intelligence in education is to do. I certainly thinking on this factor, the teacher community has to be taught clearly on emotional intelligence. Now, it's not only the teacher, the parents also have to be taken into. It's a cluster of student, parent, teacher, where the emotions are playing drastic in their daily life. People don't understand the human emotions. They don't understand the emotions in other. They don't think about the consequences. They only think once the consequence comes out. Emotions are burst out, and the consequences is in front of you. You think, yeah, I should not have done that. I should have done this way. We are trying to do it in advance. It's a preventive measure, not a curative measure. We need to inoculate the ingredients of emotional intelligence to the students. And for that, the teacher and the parents must be prepared. Parents have their own weakness to get the students or their children come up bright. They come up, climb the ladder in their life, their profession and everything. And if that is made clear to them, if they are convinced that this is required, parents will join the team and get the emotional development done. Now, come to the yoga part of it. The ancient Indian thought, and it teaches, it tells entire emotional part of human beings. And to channelize it, to regulate it, they have developed yoga. What is after all yoga? We all, globally now, yoga is known. We have a UN day for yoga. But what is happening in yoga? Very few people understand about it. You are managing the body and mind. You are getting the mind tuned up, keeping the body in a particular poses. You are doing the breathing in a regular manner, which you realize. Otherwise, you and I, we are all breathing every day, every time. But we don't realize what breathing is. When you do the yoga, when the body and mind put together, and you keep breathing, suddenly you will find the change, the potential waking up, the energy coming out, and the impurities from the mind and body evaporating. And you will find certainly the emotional mind becomes a rational mind, or the emotional data available is taken over by the rational mind, and it analyzes, and the practice is being done in a better manner. This is what yoga does. And if you have got time, I'd like to request you all to do 5 minutes or 2 minutes yoga practice, or the 2 minutes meditation practice. Are you ready? If you're ready, well, gentlemen and ladies, kindly sit erect, straight on your chest. Put your hands straight onto the knees. Look straight. Close your eyes. Take a long breath. Hold it for a moment. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. Your mind is moving around, don't bother about it. But you regulate your breathing, the same speed you have started. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Gradually, welcome the mind into your body, into your breath. Carry the mind along with the breath. When you are breathing in, the mind is moving along with it. When you are keeping the breath on your head for some time, hold it there. The mind also. Breathe out, mind also gets breathed out. Breathe in, it gets again inside. And you will find that the mind is moving along with the breath. You don't see anything else. You don't understand anything else. You are not worried, you are not trusted, you are purely on the breathing system. And now, quietly place the mind at one place. The ideal place is your forehead. Keep the mind on the forehead and do the breathing the same way. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out. Keep that straight. Keep the mind there. It's not moving anywhere else at all. You are breathing in. You are holding it. You are breathing out. Let the process go on. Now I don't talk, you practice. Well, now slowly open your eyes. Look up. Relax your body. Sit relaxed and think what happened to you. What happened to you? Can anyone say what happened to you? Anyone sitting in the front row? Anyone in the middle row? Just tell what exactly you felt while doing this exercise. Okay? Fine. And if you can promote this in the classrooms, before you start the class, all the disturbing emotions in the student are going, are taken together and collectively removed. They sit together. And now you teach them. You will find the teaching interesting. And by doing it, a start like this, you always develop his emotional intelligence in every field. Not only in classrooms, in societies, with friends, with colleagues, with your job. And every competency comes out when your emotions are under your control. Emotions need to be kept under your control. Once that is done, well, you achieve everything in life. You enjoy life. There won't be any problem in front of you. I close here. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thanks for honoring me by inviting me to that place. Any questions? Anybody has any questions, please raise.